Good morning, my millionaire growth partners. My name is Otis Tucker, the world's first trillionaire. I am God, and I manifest the words I speak. My message today, people, is to be willing to do the work, man. I love this topic because it's like everybody wants to have a better life. Everybody wants to have an amazing life. But when it comes down to it, even people even say they want to change, but saying you want to change and actually be willing to do what it takes to change is two different things. You know, it's like, what does that really look like, you changing, you know? Um, there's several areas, obviously. One of them being obviously being aware of the actions that you are taking, yes. And as you become aware of those actions, making actual modifications. But something that's pretty exciting, something that, I realize that I do a lot more often, and I think it's a great technique for you to practice on for yourself, is it's like looking at your body from a bird's eye view, man. It's like if you were to really watch and observe yourself, not just from your physical actions, but also your thoughts, to be able to observe your thoughts, man, then you realize that you think all kind of crazy thoughts, man. It's like, it's pretty crazy when you catch yourself. You don't realize, man, how many counterproductive and negative thoughts that you actually have. And I mean, nobody is exempt from this, people, because I'm guilty of this. As much as I think that I'm in control of my man, I'm realizing too that I'm victim to this sometime in a lot of different areas. So it's like, for me right now, something that I'm passionately exploring and I'm very excited about is really being able to observe the thoughts that I have, because if you're not even intentionally observing them, how can you be able to identify them? You know what I'm saying? And the cool thing is that as I'm observing and exploring these thoughts, especially now when I'm meditating, it's like I'm realizing how many negative thoughts that I actually have. As positive as I think I am, there's a lot of negative thoughts that pops up in there, man. And it's like, the cool thing this time around, though, is that, and this is what change really looks like, people, is that, before, when I was doing these things, in these negative cycles, I wasn't aware of them. But now that I'm extremely intentional about observing what I'm doing, what I'm thinking, then I'm realizing that, I'm able to catch these negative thoughts in real time, and at that point, make an actual conscious decision to switch my thoughts from those negative thoughts into the anchor thoughts or the positive thoughts that I want, which is mostly my goals and in different areas of my life that I want, especially the ones that I'm most passionate about. So I'm saying for you people is that doing the work, man, that's going to look different for everybody, but I can give you some ideas on where to start. Definitely self-development through reading or listen to audiobooks. That's a given. That's part of the work that's necessary. You have to, nobody grows in a vacuum. You have to find sources that will feed you new information that you've never experienced or heard before, so you can learn and help you generate new ideas. So that's one source. Also, if you have the opportunity and you have somebody that can literally mentor you, somebody that's willing to guide you and teach you from their personal mistakes over the years, then that's a no-brainer. That's another source that can help you to develop yourself, to go to the next level. Me personally, I normally don't like to depend on people for the things that I want. Therefore, I go seek the knowledge. You know what I'm saying? You can find mentors that you never met. My greatest mentor before he died was Bob Proctor. I've never met this man a day in my life, but I've watched enough of his videos to learn a lot of the concepts and things that I now embody. You know what I'm saying? So you don't have to have a mentor that you physically can talk to, man. You can just follow or look at somebody's videos or knowledge that they've shared over the years and receive the information that way. My point in general, people, is that, self-development and growing, man, is a quest, and you have to always be on the hunt, on the prowl, looking for opportunities to learn something new. And that's going to be different for different people, but I'm suggesting that you definitely explore that for yourself. I definitely don't want you to focus on your self-development though, man, because I think that's such a critical component of your life. And I just know that that's what it looks like for you to do the work, man, is that once you realize that everything happens from within, then you stop trying to change everything around you and focus instead on you changing your point of view, changing your level of knowledge. Because as you do that, then everything else eventually fall in line and work themselves out. It's like the world adapts to you because, it's a reflection of you. So as you develop yourself to be more effective, be more better, the world and the people around you are going to notice that they change in the way they interact with you. And that's a powerful and awesome experience also. But definitely, people, again, the topic today, man, is to be willing to do the work that is necessary. Let's touch on attitude. Attitude I always share with you is that it's 90% success of your success or growth. 10% is skills. So it's no brainer. You just focus on how do I develop an optimistic perspective on life where the glass is always half full versus half empty. That's what it looks like, people. You doing the work is that you got to practice at this every single day. You got to practice at literally everything that you want to change in your life, man. You have to find ways how you can put in the work so you can get the result that you want, because faith without work is dead, people. Nothing is going to change in your life unless you put in the work that is necessary to make those changes, and a big part of it is just acknowledging that you need those changes in your life. With that being said, man, I want you to explore that for yourself. The weekend is when I take a lot of my time to reflect on just how my life is going, reflect over my life and find areas that I want to improve on and put some thought to it and come up with some new ideas, man, going into the next week, because at the end of the day, this is your journey of life just like this is mine. And I just want you to find ways to get more involved in your journey of life instead of just existing, but really intentionally moving forward and controlling and dictating how your journey of life is going. With that being said, people, I'm going to cut it off there for now. My declaration over your life, number 1, is that you are a millionaire. Number 2 is that you're married to the person of your dreams. Number 3, people, is that you have amazing health and you're in the best shape of your life. My prayer for you today, people, is that you really heed this message, man, and ask yourself, are you willing to do the work, for the things that you say you want? And if the answer is no, then you need to find something that you really do want, because whenever you find something you really truly want, then you'll find the motivation will come to you for you to do what is necessary to accomplish that thing, So I want you to explore that, people, and get busy doing the work, man, so you can have an amazing life on this earth. With that being said, people, y'all have an amazing day, and we'll talk tomorrow.